Good morning and happy Monday, Groovy Citizens. Today is Monday. It is the start of the work week. And guess what, y'all? I think this is going to be a great week. This is going to be a great week. Now, I will say this. You probably wonder, Michelle, why you have on a suit jacket? Where you going? Well, I just left a viewing for a good friend of mine who lost his dad, and it just really made me think as I was driving back home. It really made me think about how we need to love on the people we say we care about. Love on them while they're here, because the worst thing you can do is go to a viewing or a funeral and then you want to cry and fall all over the coffin. You know how some people do, but you didn't really show them love and life. And I know he and his siblings love their dad, and I never met his dad, but he seems like he was probably a wonderful person, just a great man, a great dad, a provider, all of those good things. And so it just really made me think about how we need to love on the people that we care about the most. And it also made me think about, because we're in that holiday season time of the year, how we need to make sure that we're checking on people, because not everybody is in the holiday mood. In fact, right now, y'all have my radio listen on. I have my radio station set on 97.1, which is probably where it will stay until the end of the year, because, you know, it's the holiday season. But I do get that not everybody is in a holiday season or a festive mood, if you will. And so I want to encourage you guys always, but especially over the next couple of months, to really check on people that you know are going through some stuff, people that have lost loved ones or who are just not really doing well themselves. Just check on people, because folks need it. And they may not, excuse me, my face is itching, they may not always let you know that they need somebody just to say, hey, just to say how you're feeling, just to say, I'm praying for you, or give you a handshake, a holy hug. I said a holy hug, or any of that kind of stuff. So people don't always let you know they need that. So just do it, okay? Do it for me. Now, it is 47 degrees out, you guys, and I'm going to do this video because here's the funny thing. I was supposed to have done it a few minutes ago, but I realized in my rush to get out the house, I left my notes. I had to go back in and get it. So now here we are. So today's topic is, it doesn't matter how you feel. Now I know what you're thinking, because I can hear your minds clicking. I do. You're saying that, Michelle, you just said reach out to people to let you know you love them and you care about them, but then you're going to talk about it doesn't matter how you feel. Let's unpack this. So every day you have to give 120%, even when you don't feel like it. Why? Because you are counting on you. Your family is counting on you. You don't have days to wait. It doesn't matter how you feel. Get up and get moving. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this quote was by Eric Thomas, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't write it down, but I believe that's who said it. So let's unpack that a little bit, and I'm gonna get on back because I have a ton of things to do today, and I still need to grab me some nourishment. Did take my medicine though. So again, it doesn't matter how you feel. When I wake up every morning, I know I have a job to do, right? And I'm thankful for my job, but I know I have a job to do. So it doesn't matter how I feel. I still have to get my work done, yes? Because I want to collect that paycheck every 2 weeks. So it doesn't matter how I feel, but I have to work so I can get my money. When I wake up every morning, I don't have small kids. My daughter is 33, and I have to call her back, because she did call me a few minutes ago, but that was just a reminder for me. But I don't have small kids anymore, but I know that my daughter, my mom didn't even see me. Y'all see her gray car going by? She just drove right on past and didn't see me. But I know that she still counts on me to be a strong individual. And I say that because my daughter has always known me to only be a strong individual. Now, here's the downside. Sometimes when you are always that strong person, it can be overwhelming. Let me tell you why. Because when you are a strong person, everybody counts on you to be that rock for them. Everybody counts on you to be the person to help keep them motivated. And I try to do that to the best of my ability. However, and because sometimes it just gets to be a bit much. But like I said, I know that my daughter counts on me to be the strong person that I am. And it's not just her, there are other people. I've shared with you guys before how people inbox me, DM me, whatever you want to call it, and say, Michelle, you know what? I appreciate all that you do because your words of inspiration, they bless me. They encourage me. You don't know how many times I felt like giving up. And those are the toughest ones to read, but they make me really understand how important what I do is to other people. That's why I said it doesn't matter how you feel. You've got to show up and you've got to give 120% of yourself every day. Now, does everybody do that? No. Does everybody do it all the time? No. Do I do it all the time? No. I'm going to be very honest with you. There are many days, and I've shared this with you guys before, that I wake up and I don't feel like motivating a soul. I don't even feel like motivating me. Okay, let me just keep it all the way real. I need motivation, so I'm going to wherever it is I need to go to get motivation. Most times it's going to be in my word. I don't know about you all, but I get in the word of God to get my motivation. But sometimes I need to be motivated. And so that I can motivate other people, I've got to seek that motivation. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so that's why I said it's important that you get up and give 120% of yourself every day. Because I'm going to tell you what I can say. I may have a slow start some mornings, but at the end of the day, I can say, you know what, Lord, it is well with my soul. Because I know I got up and I gave 120%. Sometimes I'm only going to give 100. But I gave everything I had. Everything you gave me, Lord, I gave to other people. And so, because again, for those of you that may be the breadwinner of your family, you don't have a choice. You've got to get up and give it your all because your family's counting on you. They need a roof over their head. They need food in their refrigerators. They need medical insurance. Kids just need stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And so you don't have time to slack off and say, well, look, I'm just not going to go to work. I'm just not going to go back to work ever because I don't feel like it. Doesn't matter what you feel like. Get up and do it anyway. Because you guys know I'm always telling you how what you do is not so much about you. It's not even necessarily for you. It's for other people. When I do my motivational posts, don't get me wrong, they do bless me tremendously. Trust me when I tell y'all, if you only knew. But when I do my motivational posts, when I do my car vlogs and my motivational videos, it's not about me initially. It's about blessing someone else because I don't know who needs to hear what I'm sharing. Just like this video today. I don't know who needs to hear this. But I get up and I do it because it's not about me. Now, can I come back later on? Not necessarily today, but it could be a month from now. It could be a year from now. And listen to this video and allow it to truly bless me because it may be the word that I need at that particular moment. Of course I can. But initially when I'm recording it, it's not about me. So I tell myself that every day when I say, oh God, I have to go do this vlog. Lord, I'm talking about motivation and I don't feel motivated. And that's when I have to say, Michelle, get it together, girl. Get it together because it's not about you. It is not about you. It's about the people that you serve. You have been called to serve other people by the ministry that God has given you. So you get up and you do it because it's not about you. Do you think that God just necessarily feels like dealing with us most days? I'm pretty sure he probably looks down and says, good God, look at Heathrow. I got that from the Medea, the Medea funeral movie. I love that. I'm going to the house and watch it again probably a couple times a day because I love it. But do you think he don't look down and say, Lord, here's Heathrow one more again coming to me telling me he needs ABC and XYZ, and we didn't already talked about that, and I told him he needs to cut out that smoking, and still he's asking me to take away that hacking cough, but he won't stop the smoking. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who Heathrow is, but I'm just throwing that name out there because it came to my mind. But it could be Sheila. It could be Frankie. It could be Mark. It could be Kevin. It could be Barry. It could be Lucille or Lisa or Patricia or Margaret or Monique or Michelle. Doesn't matter what the name is. All I'm saying is that we come to God every day bearing our souls, giving him all of our burdens, And I'm pretty sure sometimes he probably gets a little tired too. And we know this because even in the Bible, there are many references where God had to go and sit and rest. He had to go and regroup and get himself together, because that's a big job when you're blessing all the thousands and hundreds and thousands of people in the world. That's a big job. So you have to rest sometime. And that's why I typically like to not do vlogs on Sunday, because that's my day to rest. That's my day to regroup. I get up, and although the doors of the church where I am at Metropolitan Baptist Church are not open for worship services, we are still streaming. I get up, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, and get myself together so that I can sit with my notebook, sit down, and I'm taking notes as if I were sitting in church for the 7:30 service. Now, and if I were physically going to church, I'd be there for the 7:30 and 10 o'clock. But since I'm not, I only do the 7:30 service. And then I can get up and I have my prayer meditation time. I write in my journals and all that other good stuff in my war binder, and set the tone for getting my day together. But do I always feel like that? No. Sometimes I'm like, Lord, I just need a few more hours of sleep. But that voice says, no, get up, Michelle, because you got to show up and give 120% of yourself today. In order to do that, I got a word for you. I have a word for you that's going to help you. And every time, I don't know about you guys, but every time I feel like I don't feel like doing something, God will send on a word. Somebody will put up a post, and I'm like, all right, Lord, I hear you, because that was for me. And it gives me the strength that I need to keep pushing forward. So that's all I have, you guys. I just wanted to share that it doesn't matter how you feel. Every day, you have to give 120% of yourself, even when you don't feel like it. Because there are people counting on you, your family, your friends, people you don't even know. Do you know how many times I get messages from people that I don't know that say, Michelle, I love your videos. You have no idea how much it blessed me. Thank you so much. That was a right on time word for me. Somebody's always counting on us. And I've shared this with you guys before. Somebody's always watching you. You may not know who that individual is, but somebody is always watching you to see how you handle situations, because they're going through the same thing or something similar, and they want to see how you get through it. And they want to look to see how God is blessing you and how God is using you, because then they can say, well, hey, if God is blessing Michelle, guess what? He can bless me too. If God has fixed it for Michelle, guess what? He can fix it for me too. So that's why I said always, I think it was yesterday when I said, or day before yesterday, when I asked you, how do you show up? Always show up ready to work, ready to serve, ready to help somebody, and do it no matter how you feel. Y'all, that's my time. I just want to say thank you. If you're new to watching my videos, thank you so much for joining me, giving me just a few minutes of your time to speak life into you, because that's what I do. That's the gift that God has given me, and that's the gift that I'm going to share with the world. I'm going to show up 120% every time to make sure I do that. But make sure you come back and join me. I typically do car vlogs every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Here lately, I've been doing them on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, because God just pours so much into me, and I want to pour it out into you all. If this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. So glad to see you guys again. I missed you. And as always, y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. I love you. I love you no matter what. I love you no matter what anybody says about you. I love you no matter what anybody thinks about you. And there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do to change that. Because I'm always going to love you no matter what. I'm going to love you when you're going up. I'm going to love you when you're coming down. I'm going to love you when you're going in, and I'm going to love you when you're coming out. But most importantly, I'm going to love you even when nobody else likes you. Always know that you have a friend in Michelle. You have a friend in me. I'm always going to be there to be able to provide a listening ear if I can, provide a word of encouragement if I can, because I want to see you all succeed. Just like I want to succeed, I want you all to succeed. We are going to succeed because we're bigger than anything that can ever come our way. That's it, you guys. We'll talk again tomorrow. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your day, and continue to be the amazing people that I know you are. Until next time, take care.